What's up, everybody? This is going to be the second trial. We're up against Hellcow. So we had a 10 million punch down last time. We have a huge punch up this time. I don't even know the numbers. But again, we're doing this in retrospect because I was hanging out with my son and needed something to do. He's got baller monster teams, okay? Everything's a huge punch up. Even our Masters of Evil is a 400k punch up into this Wardogs. So let's go. And the thing about the Wardogs team, or sorry, the Masters of Evil team, is I've built them up sky high because of this trial that was supposed to start tonight, but is now starting tomorrow. So I should be going to war with Scopely about, like, they keep delaying my favorite mode. And I'm getting a little antsy, Scopely. Getting a little antsy. We play this one the same way we always do, okay? We slow down the fastest units. We start spreading the damage as much as possible so the Kang Bang can do the Kang Bang things. I leave Shuri alone because I'm like, I'll try and alt her and go from there, right? Not too worried about it. Do a little bit more damage to Nakia here. So she's primed, ready to die. Alt here. We could have basicked here. I guess that probably wouldn't have been the terrible idea, but... So we ult the Shuri. And here I thought for sure, hit the Black Panther. He's got deflect. Everyone else will die. I was right, except I was wrong. Because Okoye was like, hold my beer. I'm going to survive one more turn. But on a 400k punch up, having to do only one extra turn after the Kang Bang, I'm all right with that. I'm good with that. And shout out to Purple Sticky for coining the term Kang Bang. That one's going to live on for sure. All right, and this fight was kind of funny. I was like, Weapon X, huh? I was just going to Death Seed this, because I know Death Seed crushes them. They could beat them even in war. On the 20% chance that Omega Red puts ability block on Magneto in war, you lose. But in war, on like a punch across, punch down, Death Seed can actually beat Weapon X if your Magneto doesn't get ability blocked. But without that speed bar, it's nothing to be concerned about here. So we get the blind on Omega Red and on everybody before they do all their attacks. And we're just going to start taking them out real quick here. I go for the Omega Red first, too. Like, I do the special there for offensive because I know I just want to kill them all pretty evenly. Being that they're all neutered for this first attack. But it's not too difficult, this fight here. So Omega Red's down. There goes Lady Deathstrike's last evade. This will take out Lady Deathstrike. We start dropping other people low, too. Oof, we're just hearing reports now from Shallister that it looks like Blitz was taken down. Blitz Sim. So hopefully nobody was waiting to do their Brawn blitzing. Having to do that manually would be awful. But yeah, Death Seed just completely walks over Weapon X. Not too worried about that. Thank you, Shallister. All right, so this is what I settled on. I was like, hey, this is a punch across. What I need is I need my Eternals to get the double tap, and everything will be okay. As long as we get the Eternal double tap, it'll be okay. But this is a giant Rebirth team. Nonetheless, I know who the weak targets are. I know Winter Soldier's pretty vulnerable to death here. So I make sure I get a defense down on him. And then I'm like, oh, Icarus, I don't know if you get the double tap here. And sure enough, just short of it, all right? But we got the Winter Soldier's first death. This is great. We get another rewind. Then we have Shang-Chi going. He's going to kill a bunch of people here. There goes the first life of a U.S. soldier as well. Now here comes Peggy. Now this is a very tough heal to swallow. It does a lot of healing. Luckily, Agent Venom didn't get much healing, so we're going to be able to take him out as well. So Peggy still has revive once. I'm going to target her. She will get a block, which means she's going to take extra damage here. Now I've taken both of their first lives too. Things are looking good. We got some skirmisher on Cersei. Plus she can do her own stuff that takes things off. So I'm going to go here. I do some more damage to Peggy. Probably should have basic Peggy. In retrospect, I would have basic Peggy here to get a slow on her. But we can't live in hindsight, right? I get more stuff off her, and then I go for the defense down. I should go for the defense down on her. On Peggy, that is. Let's go. Oh, I think I play around with the idea of killing Agent Venom. Oh, I think I do try and kill Agent Venom. Terrible idea. Terrible idea. I go for the ultimate on him. It does so little damage. Definitely should have just spammed defense down. I don't know why. Oh, no, Captain America took his turn. That's why he's taunted. Okay. So this was really bad. Yeah, this was really bad. But here's the part where it's like inexcusable from Scopely. Do I go for the permanent kill here, or do I just try and get her lower? I don't think I go for the... Oh, I do go for the kill on him. We just miss it. Here's the part that's inexcusable from Scopely. I already reported it to them. I reported to Mobile Gamer. So Peggy does her special and it revives. Hey, that's okay. That's in her kit. You know what else it does? It refreshes the freaking revive once on every single Rebirth member. Are you out of your goddamn mind, Scopely? How is everything broken this week? How is everything always broken? This is horrible, Scopely. Fix your shit. And now I'm in trouble, okay? Him coming back with 1 life, fine. Him coming back with 2 lives, shit. Him coming back and everybody getting their 2nd life back, shit. You know, like, I'm in trouble now. This went from like an, okay, I'll get through this on a cleanup, it'll be a little less efficient, to, am I gonna lose? And you're about to find out if I'm gonna lose, and if I lost this Crucible because of this attack, and only this attack. We'll find out. Ridiculous. So I start going for the permanent kills. We need to get the permanent kills. So luckily our Eternals do get a lot of healing and they got a lot of energy. So we get that kill on the Winter Soldier. I go ahead and I try and get some deflex off that Peggy, plus just take some of those regens off with the skirmisher from Nico. Go for the double tap, and Icarus still fails the double tap. How you gonna fail the double tap? Well, he was in the deep red, Icarus. You suck. Okay. So we lost Nico, and now it's 2 Eternals versus 4, and we're worried that Peggy's about to hit us with her ult again, but Icarus got his special, so that does, like, it hits multiple times per block. So hitting US Agent and Peggy gets a bunch of usage there. That's great. I'm just worried Peggy's about to res and bring everybody back again. That was my #1 concern here. I know Eternals have really good self-healing on turn. I know I'll be able to get around this Captain America. What I don't know is if I'm going to be able to kill Peggy 2 times before she revives again. Or before I die. But luckily, we took out the Winter Soldier. We took out the Agent Venom, so they're doing a lot less damage than they otherwise could be, right? Here's another turn meter rewind, very clutch. Here comes Icarus. We take out Peggy's first life. And now we need to have a stun on Peggy. And we get the stun on Peggy. I'm like 90% sure she was about to revive. We'll see if we can get her killed before then. We're down to 49 seconds remaining. So even though it looks like I might pull this off, I'm super concerned I'm going to time out. 40 seconds. We still got to take 2 lives off of Captain America and US Agent. Twitch chat, get your bets in. Do I finish this in time? You have 15 seconds to have a legitimate guess if I get through this in time. 30 seconds, 2 lives on the 2 Captain Americas. What do you think is going to happen? Am I going to lose this Crucible because of this and get super angry? Or are we going to pull this out somehow? We get the Captain America. We still have 2 lives on US Agent with 16 seconds remaining. There goes US Agent's first life. 10 seconds remaining. There goes a stun. And we get it done. That was 0 efficiency points on that one. 0 turn bonus. Could you imagine having to kill everybody 4 times? Could you imagine? I guess 3. Having to kill Winter Soldier 4 times. Wasn't very efficient. So eventually I go and make the team. There we go. So I just used Shang-Chi in the failed Eternals attack. So I got to use Sharon Carter here. And we're looking at a 320k punch up. I lost this matchup in the last Crucible. And it cost me the Crucible because Captain Sam got ability blocked. My Dormammu almost carried it after that. But that was a 200k punch down. This is a 300k punch up. Luckily, we did not get ability block there. With Sharon, I like Sharon over Shang-Chi anyway here, because the second you get this early stun on Gambit, he's just getting less speed bar, and then the stun lasts longer. That's my opinion anyway, because with Shang-Chi, he rewinds 10, Gambit gains 20, so a net gain of 10, and he kind of shrugs off that taunt a little bit sooner, so I kind of like this better. But 400k punch up means we're still getting absolutely just destroyed. Everyone's luckily got the revives. Dorm, of course, eats that Dazzler turn meter rewind, because why wouldn't he? Why does this always play out for me with these RNG checks that just happen to always go horrible? All right, so Kestra loses her first life. If we lose Kestra, we basically lose. Luckily, Dormammu is going to come in here with the ultimate that heals Kestrel basically all the way up. Only person it doesn't heal is my Fury. And we get lucky there, actually. We're lucky that Fury died because now he gets to summon. He was ability blocked, and if he could only do basics, that would have really sucked. So we're going to ult that taunt off of Rogue. I think it puts her into stealth, if I'm not mistaken. It does. Unfortunately, we still got to deal with this Gambit and get him into stealth. So we are going to be eating that Gambit ult. And this is like a priority issue for me, I guess. Normally with the Walking Hate combo, I can kill Gambit before he comes out of the taunt. Or sorry, before he comes out of the stun. In my last 2 matches, I've like left him till the end for some reason. It's literally just brain fart tilt place. Luckily, we have the Kestrel doing Kestrel things here, which is the only reason we get through it. I special here because I know it'll go for the stealth target, peeling that dodge off. Rogue just lost her life. She loses her second life. Gambit is ulting, but he doesn't have offense up because we took the Sunfire out. It still stings, but it could have been a lot worse. Now Gambit has already been through stealth, so he's not going to put himself in stealth again. And we're just kind of banking on the idea that Kestrel pings are going to do their job. So Phantom X loses his first life. Phantom X will lose his second life here. And then I think Sharon, yeah, Sharon's got another stun up, and then we're okay to get through this. So this was a 400k punch up with the Walking Hate combo. I do think I played it wrong by leaving Gambit for last. That's like the worst thing you possibly do. So the team does have its merits for sure. Me losing that 200k punch down in the last Crucible, which did cost me the Crucible, is just nasty RNG. And my opponent in the last Crucible, he used the Walking Hate combo against my Unlimited and got through it. So, hey, if you play for the balanced roster instead of having a bunch of extra things on offense, these are the risks you take. And then, yeah, so I could have done Dormammu Tangled Web into the Unlimited team and just waxed it, but I decided instead to do the Walking Hate version because I wanted my Tangled Web for this very, very big Infinity Watch. It was a 1.55 million Infinity Watch. And I forget how I played this out exactly. I know I'm just, in my head, I'm like, okay, Weaver's going to get kills, and we just got to stell up for the Doom ult. As long as Doom doesn't get Adam Warlock ability blocked, we should be fine. And even if he does, then Omega Red's going to come in and carry the day. That's what was in my head, anyway. So we're stuck behind these dodges, of course. And there's the ability block on Doom. Listen, at least in this situation, there was a 33% chance he was going to get hit, right? We brought in 2 stealth units. We increased the chances that Doom is going to get the ability block, so that's really on me. Like, there's no other person that's on but me. And if he put it on Weaver, could that have been worse? Really, right? And I make a boo-boo here. I go for the special because I want the cleanse. I was checking if the cleanse would do Doom 2. It doesn't. I wanted the cleanse. I wanted the buffs. I got neither, and I didn't kill the Nebula, so it was really bad. Doom gets yeeted, so no Doom. Kind of messes with what I had planned for this node. We go on over to Phyla-Vell. I was trying to land that ability block on her so she wouldn't do the ultimate, giving, I believe, defense up, offense up, and death proof, all that crap, right? We didn't want that. We didn't get it, but we get a nice flip here with Omega Red. We do a bunch of damage with it. And then we start getting permanent kills with our Weaver. Now, I go for the permanent kill here on the Adam Warlock. I'd say he's got defense down. I should have offense up. I do. I get in there. We kill the Adam Warlock. No more stuns. Great. Go for the Nebula next. Unfortunately, she still has death proof, so we got to do another attack on her. She bleeds out. She's permanently dead. That's great. We do eat the Phyla-Vell ultimate. That hurts. That hurts a lot. And we no longer have our charges up, which is scary. And Spider-Man 2099 does get absolutely destroyed. He's going to die to those bleeds now. But I believe it's safe to say at this point, Spider-Weaver would have completely just soloed these 3 units. I think she would have. If she was 1v3, she would win. And we got the special here. This will kill Gamora because the ISO attack. Bang, bang. Permanent dead. And then this does percentile damage, so bang, bang. Never mind. I thought it killed through that. I thought it did. I should have done it on 5 level to get the permanent kill. But it's okay. There we go. Attack. And Weaver gets her 4th out of 5 kills. She was just point hunting. She just wanted all the kills for herself. That's all that was. And then the final matchup, you will never guess, guys. You will never guess what. New Warriors beats Hero as Guardians. It does. It really does. I was very excited. And it was on a nearly 300k punch-up. Who knew? With people taking Tangled Web Eternals off, it's actually getting a little bit harder to find use for New Warriors. That makes sense, right? A use for New Warriors that doesn't suck. It's getting a little bit harder. Because Gamma, like the Gammas I'm facing, I know people are like, it crushes Gamma. Bro, it does not crush Gamma on giant punch-ups. It's a shit show. It beats Heroes Guardians. It can beat Unlimited, but again, on giant punch-ups, kind of a shit show. Darkhold, giant shit show. Darkhold Apocalypse, don't try that. Awful. Infinity Watch struggles against. Yeah, it's kind of tough. All right, so we did go perfect, but we had a horrendous score. Probably the lowest score I've ever had on a full clear, and it was bad. Okay, well, I didn't show the score, so let's go in the game and I'll show the score there. All right, and I know you guys always want to know who won, so let's find out who won. Did I win? No, I lost. All right, look, it was a big punch up. I did full clear everything. He also had very poor efficiency, but 14 points. That is literally the Rebirth, okay? That is having 0 turn bonus on that Rebirth team. I'm pissed. That Rebirth bug did cost me that win.
That's it for the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Stay happy, healthy, have fun, and I'll see you in the next one.